Right, today I'm trying to basically make something that I can open power supplies with. Let's get the power supply. Let's check what I need. Basically what I want to do is make something that I can open these power supplies with. Let me just get you on the other camera. There. So basically I want to make some kind of little blade, so when I push the button I can just go around there and just open these up easily. It's like this one is a 5V and 2A, but it's got this connection here, so I might want to change the connection or something like that. So I'm trying to well, I'm going to use this leftover piece that I was using to make the prying tools. See if we can make something to just go on the end of there. Okay, I'm going to cut this bit off here that we don't need. And I think I'm going to make it like a knife shape. I don't actually know what kind of shape I need yet, but if I get something, actually those two holes might come handy. Actually no, I don't want the holes actually. Okay, so I need to go somewhere around here. Go straight there. That's the piece we need. And don't want to make it too long, otherwise it won't do the job either. Okay. Make it a little bit smaller now than what it is. Okay, so basically we've got this shape here now. It's not perfect shape, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put like a, let me find some wire I can use. Yep, we've got some spare wire here. Okay. Some copper wire, so what we'll do is use this copper wire actually, you know what, I think I'm going to use this blade actually. Yeah, can I get that in there? No, okay, this blade might be a little bit better to use than the anything else. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off the connection there and get all that in there first. Well, this is the quickest way to make one anyway, so what we're doing is basically winding it around. Get back to the top camera so that you can see from the top. So I'm just winding this all around it. See if this will work. Okay, don't know if this is going to work or not, but give it a shot. See if it works, and if it does, brilliant. Okay, so basically what I've done is just just tied it around there basically so it doesn't move, so I can just push some pressure on it. Okay, so let's push this back in and we'll see what happens now. Okay. Try it, see if it does the job now. Right, there we go. So I'm just going to keep going around like that. Yeah, it's getting hot, and you can see the smoke coming out of it. To see if the blade gets hot enough to do the job. It's not getting as hot as I want. Yeah, I think now it's just starting to get hot, the blade. Some people have said just to use petrol in there, but I've tried like petrol, bicycle, cleaning stuff or circuit boards. There we go, I think we're getting somewhere now. Right, okay, that's not doing it. It's basically really hot, but it's not getting hot as what we want. Okay, so that's not hot enough. I think the tip is hot, because if you go that way, yeah, that's hot, but we're not getting the heat transferred over to there. Okay, so what we might have to do is, I'll put that down, let it cool down, and then what we'll do is, I think that the blade might be too thick. Yeah, that's too hot at the moment. So I'm going to let it cool down, and then I'm going to come back to this. Alright guys, that's cooled down, and what I've done is I've just found some blades that go into these ends where you can push them in and then get them tight. But I'm going to see if I can use that instead. That can cool it down a bit, so is that way, because that, I think it's got a bigger surface, so maybe that's why we're not getting nowhere. Let me just get this off. See, I don't know if I can't get, need something wide so it can go in there. So what we'll do is see if we can do that blade, and just get that here. You can see a bit more what's going on. Okay, that wasn't any good. That didn't work the way I wanted it. Would have been really good if that would have done the job. Actually, let me see if I can find a different shape. Okay, we got this shape actually, another blade. So what I'm going to do is try and just put it on the tip there. Let's see if we can get that in there like that. Let's start tightening up really hard. Let's see, I'm out of the camera. See if you can get the heat transferred to that one. just get it on the top camera again. So what I'm going to just do is twiddle that around till we get a good. I want it so that it doesn't come off basically. Got a lot of wire there, but that round there like that. Okay, let's give that a go and see what happens if that works. I haven't done any practice runs on these, mates. So basically, I'm just whatever you see is what you're getting. Okay, here we go. Heat it up. Is it getting heated? Okay, where's my flux? Nope, it's not getting heated. Is that getting heated? Right, that bit's getting heated where the tip is. But I think it's not transferring the heat over. Is it? Come on, let's have a look. Are we getting there? Right, that's getting a bit smoky. Okay. This, let me just get this smoke out of the way. I'll try doing it at the same time as well. Okay, so it is getting hot now. Let's get this in the right angle now. Let's get that in there. The thing I'll do is just keep like that, moving on down as well. Guys, that's a fail basically. It did cut some bits off it, but it's not as clean as the way I wanted it. So let me just see if I put a screwdriver down there now, what happens. Has it done anything? Yeah, it has. Okay, so it's not a fail at all then. Yeah, I think we've got a clean cut, and then we haven't gone all the way through either. Okay, so let me try again. Maybe it's okay. Let's get it hot. I think because there was a coating on the copper wire, so put some kind of varnish or something on it so they don't get contact. And that's basically burned off now, as you can see there. So it's getting hot. So, and plus I put some flux on it. That made it a bit worse as well. The trouble is, once you open these, and then if you do it with a screwdriver and a hammer, you break the edges. Sometimes it comes off okay, but sometimes you've got more problems with that. I think with this, as long as you cut it first couple of times, what we'll do is, oopsie, I want to see if I can do that like a pointed downwards and then just scrape it down. Camera shot, yeah. Okay. No, that will move. No, okay. You do it the same way. think what is, if I do something like that, so we're getting in somewhere, plus the smoke hasn't gone away yet. Okay, so I'm going to do the top bit now. Yeah, that's the hardest bit, I suppose, because you've got the wire as well there, haven't you? And you've got to hold it as well. I think what I'm going to do is just keep it in one place, just move it around. Okay, I think that should have done it. Let's do this side here. Okay, so let's give that a go now and see if you've got anywhere with this. Okay, let me see if I can find my prying tools. Meaty one. No, okay. So I think if I go a couple more times around it, that might do it. Okay, what I'm going to do is just bang it a little bit. That, and see if it, let's go for it now. Yep. Okay, I think that came out really good. If you look now, if I can get the focus in properly. Yeah, because we still got the edge where it sits in. Let me get it on the other camera, and that one there. Yeah, so if we look now here, let me just get that in there. We still got the edge, so just the capacitor there, and it's not come off. So all we need to do is just clean these bits off, and that should sit in really with a little bit of, yeah, that's fine actually. It's really good. And so it's just the lines that actually, if you're a little bit careful doing it, is this way we haven't broken the edge. Hang on, let me just get that in there. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. The edging is still there all the way around it, so that worked out quite good with the heat. And basically it clicks in, and then basically you can't, yeah, that's something. Okay, so that worked okay then. I think what I might do is you might need to keep it a little bit more warmer, or keep the button pressed a little bit more for longer, get it heated up first, and then start going around it once you know it's all heated up, because that can easily be glued now. Let me just get you back on the, hang on, let me just do it on this one here, just to show you the edging. Let me just focus in, and we are we focused in? Yeah, there you go. So if you look now, we have got all the edging still there. If you look there, oopsie, where am I? There. So we still got the edging there. So all the edging is there all the way around. There we go. Yep. So because if you look there, it's sitting on the edge. So basically all the edging is there. All you have to do is, I think, if you get like a blade or something, let me just get you back on the other one and get that into focus first. Yeah, if you look at the edging here on these, let's have a little look if you can get that edge, or that one there. With the blade we can clean it all up, the extra bits that we've, you know, made it come up a bit, and that side as well. There we go. So once that's all cleaned out, you can just easily put them together. That'd be easy to glue actually now, because it's got some surface there to glue to. Because if you look in here now, there is a piece there that can get glued into it, and plus it, if you twist it around, it doesn't come off. So that actually worked out better, I think. And get back to the other camera. So once you've done your repair on your power supply, that one I know is okay, but I just done that just to, here's the capacitor, just want to see if there's any charge in there. I think that's fine. Yeah, because if you've got all the edging and everything, basically it's easier, you know, get that back all in together. I'm quite happy with that actually, so that came out really good. So even if you look now, because I've done another one, and if I'll just show you that one, and that one basically is this one here, and as you can see, I cut it with a saw, and then now I've got gaps in there. I don't know if you can see those. Yeah, you see, I've even put glue, and you can see it's all messed up as well, and on this side and this one. So I had to change the cable on this one, and that's okay now. But the thing is, it doesn't look nice or neat or whatever you call it. With this one, I think if you look now here on this, that's okay, that you can get away with that one. And if you're really fussy, you can always get a little bit of sanding paper. Hang on, let me see if I can get a bit of sanding paper and see what we can do with that. Have I got a piece of sanding paper? Typical. Okay. You want something, you can't find it. That's how it is. Okay. I've just got these files here, yeah? Use that one. Okay, so if you, on this one, you can just go over it all the way around. The ones, you know, the bumps that you made yourself. That's if you're fussy. So any bits that come off extra, you can get them off with the file. That's one side, and you can do the same with the other side. And if you look now, looking a bit cleaner. But I suppose you've got to do both sides, innit? And the bottom side as well. I've just done this top bit, but that's got all clean now on there. Let me see if I can do the bottom so you can see how it would look like. So with the file, I'm just going to clean off excess. Right, okay, that's just a quickie one, but I'm just gonna put all that back in and get that in there like that. There we go, and that one on top. There we go. So now if you look, it's looking cleaner. Plus I think with this, well, I think that was me, you know, going out, trying to just, if I had the blade properly in there in the middle and went round properly, I think you would come out with something like this that looks clean. Because if you look here, that bit there, you can't see if there's anything been done there, so you can easily glue that back together. And with that and that, you can see the difference. There's a lot of difference there, because if you look, you've got spacing in there and all the way, and you know, wherever if you look, yeah, that now you can't join that because it's been cut right through to the end and it won't even push together. So that one on the other side. So that's, but that wasn't bad with the old soldering gun that I had before. So even if you want to use it again, if you've got the other tips, you can always leave that on there and just unscrew these two and put your new tip on again. So that's worked out good. So that was a short video on how to open power supplies.